Hey, y'all. So, yeah, it's late, I know. Or early, depending on how you look at it. So, I have been trying to do this all day, all right? Y'all, my day did not start off the best. As I told you, I am going through some things. However, I am pushing through. My morning was kind of rough, but this evening was okay. I felt okay. Y'all, I have my hair in my little poof duty right here. Well, we're going to start off. So, this sequence today, or this morning, however you want to call it, this morning is yoga for period pain. Y'all, my cycle came on yesterday, all right? Being very transparent and is very ignorant, all right? It's very ignorant. It was giving me a lot of pain. So I was like, it's got to be something. Yoga is for everything, right? So it's got to be something. I found one for grief. I found one for heartbreak. And today it's period pain. So that's what I'm doing. Wait, you were interrupting my class. But you know I love you. Oh, I think it's frozen.
Hey, mama.
Hello? Hey, baby.
What
Stop.
you doing up at 1:30 in the morning, lady?
Uh, always. I'm usually always up. Unless I'm tired.
It's past your bedtime.
I'm going to do some yoga and then I'm going to sleep.
Uh,
What's that?
all right,
You
mama, love
still,
you.
you still out moving around? Love you too. I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, I'm back on the road again.
Mm-mm. Okay, you be careful.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Okay, so this one is the yoga sequence for period pain. So if you are anything like me, or this is for the people who y'all decided to use the sparkly filter with the little diamonds. Um, so if you are somebody who suffers from period pain, where she just does the most, then this is for you, okay? But we're going to start this off with a 2 minute meditation, okay? So we can center ourselves for whenever you get to see this, so we can center ourselves and bring ourselves into the present. I am going to put on, hopefully you can hear, it is just some meditation. I love water. I'm a water sign. I don't know if that has any relevance, but reference relevance, however, I don't know, but I love water. I love to be by water. I was raised by water. So I'm going to put on an ocean sound and talk you through a 2 minute meditation. When the music ends, then that's the end of our meditation and I will walk you through. Okay, I'm going to start, y'all. So y'all close your eyes and we're going to take some deep breaths. All right, let me see. Y'all can hear that. I did it a little ahead of time so I can have some time. Okay, 2 minutes. So we're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Sorry, I'm trying to bring this down a little bit because that was like over my voice. Okay. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And when you breathe, how you breathe, how you breathe is you fill your belly up. So when you breathe, then you breathe in through your nose. You fill your belly up. So your belly should be going like this, going out big. And then when you breathe it out, it's okay. That's how you do it. There are going to be some times where I'm going to tell you to sigh it, or I'm going to ask you to sigh it out. Y'all, me and this, y'all be in my humble beginnings because the background is going to change at some point. So I'm going to ask you to sigh it out. And that kind of here sounds like, okay, like sigh it out. All right. So 2 minutes, because I don't want this to be too long. I don't want them to boot me off and all this stuff. So 2 minutes. Yeah, and I got my green toesies. Let's switch the color. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna start it. So inhale and exhale. When I say inhale, fill your belly up. Exhale, pull your belly to your navel and blow it out and blow it out. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Uh, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes. I might have to cut the sequence up some, what I may have to do. All right. So here we go. 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Make sure your shoulders are not on your ears like this, because we tend to hold tension in our shoulders. So bring it down. I am one who does that. So bring it down. And as you're breathing in, remember, fill your belly up. Imagine that you're filling it up with positivity. And you are blowing it out. You're blowing all of the things that do not serve you. You are blowing them out, is what you're doing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You are breathing out the bad. Breathing out the negativity. Breathe in. Exhale. Move your neck from side to side. Just circular motions. You can keep your eyes closed and listen to the water. We're just becoming present in this moment. You're right here, right now. Just observe your breath, the way it goes in and out. Don't try to control it now. Just pay attention. Listen to the things around that's in your house or wherever you may be at when you are listening to this. Home in on a sound. Like I always hear this ringing. Like it kind of sounds like this high pitched ringing. I always hear it. Okay, our 2 minutes are up.
Right. Trouble with your taxes?
Take a moment and just sit here. Your house should be quiet. Mine normally is now because it's not that many of us in here anymore. So, but of course we have animals. Just take a minute and home in on what's going on around your house. Make sure your face is loose. You have a tendency, my eyebrows bring down like this. Relax your eyebrows. Make sure you're not clenching your face. The thing that my meditation coach used to say is to hold your mouth kind of open where your teeth are not touching so you won't clench, but you still don't have your mouth, like double gum. Like have your mouth like, closed, but your teeth kind of open. So you can relax your face. And just give yourself this moment. Okay, open your eyes. We're not going to stay here too long because we have Shavasana at the end. We're near the end. So Shavasana is your surrender moment. Okay, so this sequence, I'm going to put on another song, Umbrella. Okay, so there's music. What we are going to come to, we're going to go to our mat. We're going to do a seated cow, seated cat cow. Okay. So seated cat cow, you're going to come to your mat, feet on the floor. Take your hands and put them behind your thighs. You're going to roll your back out. Roll your back out, moving your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Okay? And we're going to do that. So inhale. Roll your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Curve out. Exhale. Pull back up like this. So you're imagining your pelvis is like a bowl. Like this is a bowl. And when you want to roll it up, then you roll it up and you're rolling your back out like this. Then you're tipping your bowl over when you're bringing it back up. And you're going like this. So you're rocking your bowl that way. Okay? This is called the seated cat cow. Well, I'm calling it the seated cat cow. So we're going to do 3 of these. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to bring our knees to chest, rock side to side. Knees to chest. Rock side to side. You're going to release your left leg. Release your left leg. Keeping your right knee to your chest. And we are going to rock this right leg. Wiggle. Move it around. Ooh, that feels good, baby. Not here. So just wiggling it, move it, side to side. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, release that one. To your next one. Your left knee to chest. Same thing. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Just moving it. Whew. Okay, we're going to keep this one here. And we're going to bring it across our body. So inhale. You bring it across your body into a supine twist. Exhale. So bring your knee across your body and put it as close to the ground as possible. You're going to move your hand, bring it to your side. You're going to keep this one on your knee to help with support. And you always turn your head the opposite side that your knee is facing. So if your knee is facing this way, then your head is going to be this way. And you pull your arm out. And we sit here for a stretch. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. And you're going to feel it. Ooh, I feel it pulling already. Then each exhale, try to get closer to the ground if you haven't touched it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Bring your leg back to center. Okay, back, knees to chest. Rock. Give your back, your spine some love. And we're going to release the opposite leg. Y'all always forget. Which should be your left one if you stayed on with me. So release your left one. And we are going to wiggle this one again. Give it some love. Twist it around. All right. Now, inhale. Bring your right knee across your body. Exhale. Bring your right arm to the side. Inhale. Remember, your head goes opposite of your knee. Keep this hand on your knee for your right side supine. And we're going to sit here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Knees to chest. Which one's next down? Okay, we're going to lean back. Knees to chest. And you're going to put your feet on the ground. Keep your feet together. Fold your legs back like this. Now, if you're blessed in the back, then you might have a hump to keep your back from being hurt. Tilt your bowl up. So tilt your back. Take some and make sure your back, your lower back is touching the mat. If you're particularly blessed, you're very blessed, then you can take a block and put it under there to help you. But this is basically a butterfly, but we're laying all the way down. Now you bring your arms, inhale, bring your arms over your head. And we're going to sit here for 5 breaths. After 5 breaths, we're on number 3. I'm on number 3. You take the breaths at your leisure. Inhale. Exhale. Just make sure you're sighing it out. When you're inhaling, you're filling your belly up. And when you exhale, you bring your belly towards your spine. Bring your arms up. Close your legs. Come forward. I did that kind of fast. Okay, this time lean back. Bring your feet to the sky. Your toes pointed. Now flex them. And reach your hands either on the outside of your feet or the inside. And bring your knees towards the mat as far as you can into what we call the happy baby. Let me move over some so you can see me. So again, feet flexed. Reach in the inside or the outside, whichever one's comfortable for you. Bring your knees to the mat as close as you can, as far as you can, into what we call the happy baby. And you rock from side to side. Massaging your spine. And you don't have to rock. Sometimes this is good for you. So if this feels good or however, then do it that way. Don't rock. Rocking feels better to you than rock. This is your journey, okay? Now don't short yourself, but also we're not here to hurt you. We're here to ease you into your journey. So each inhale, we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. And with each inhale, I want you to go further. Now I want you to try to go further back. Try to push your knees closer down. This is a deep hip opener. Okay, release. Bring your feet to the mat. Oh. Y'all, I'm looking up so I can see what I have next. Okay, we're coming into a plank. So this is the staff position. We're coming into a plank. I'll bring it up here so you can see. This is a plank. Make sure your arms are under your shoulder. I'm sure you know how to do a plank, but I have to explain it just in case nobody doesn't know. So come to a plank, and then we're gonna go into a downward facing dog. So you can see me. Ooh. Stretch this. Bend your knees. Alternate them. Giving your toes a good stretch. My left toe can bend, and they couldn't bend this much. My right one, this is when I found out I had tension in my right toe. Y'all, in your right toe. You know your right toe holds motion? Yes, it does. Look it up. And this one I'm still working on. Sit here for 2 more breaths. We come to plank. Ease to plank. Then drop your knees. And we come to what we call a baby cobra. So you flatten in a baby cobra. You come down, hands to your side, arms bent, and you lift up. So baby cobra. Down, release. Ooh, that feels good. Curve your toes in. Come to a tabletop. And go into a child's pose. Now, this is what you would call modified. I have ACL injuries. I'm currently going through therapy for it. However, if you can go all the way down, go all the way down. This is your journey, remember. We're going to take 2 breaths here, and then we're going into downward dog. Okay, downward dog. Two breaths here. We're going to walk your feet towards your hands into what we call a forward fold. Now, in this position, you want to move your legs into your forward fold. You want to move your legs. Hug your elbows. Putting that pelvis in motion. Take you some breaths here. And forward fold. Reach your hands to the sky, to the ceiling. Up, 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 up. Bring your palms together. Bring them down to the center, to your heart space, and what we call Anjali Mudra. And we're going to go into another forward fold. So forward fold. And back up again to the ceiling. Bring your hands, bring your palms together. Bring them down to your heart center into Ajna Mudra. We face this way. Y'all, all my goodies out. We're come to a seated. Oh, this is called a yogic squat. So you come down like this. Woo. Make sure you get your balance. So you may have to take some breaths. Matter of fact, you do take breaths here, okay? And if you feel, or when you feel your body giving you information, we're not going to say pain, we're going to say your body giving you information. So when your body starts sending you some information, then you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, release. Come back to standing. We're going back to sun salutation. Bring your hands up to the sky. And come down into forward fold. Hold. Let's do that again. Inhale. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale. Down. Forward fold. Come into your plank. To your plank. Bring your knees down. Chest to the mat. Elbows up. For baby cobra. Come down into what we call tabletop. And then child pose. Take 2 deep breaths here. Come to tabletop. We're gonna come to downward facing dog. Press your chest towards your knees. Bend your knees back and forth. Give your toes a good stretch. Now walk your feet towards your hands. We're gonna come to what we call a seated forward fold or staff. Now in this, I'm gonna face this way so you can see me. A seated forward fold. So you're going to bend your right knee into your thigh, the inside of your thigh, like that. So you should look like this from the side. Okay. Seated up. You're going to reach your hands up. And you're going to lean forward. Take you some breaths here. And just pay attention to how your breath goes in and out. There's some people this morning or today that did not get to experience that gift. So as we sit here, we sit in gratitude that we have been given another chance, another day to do things right. Another day that we can hug our kids. Another day that we can feel pain. Because some people can't. You put your knee on your forehead on your knee. If you can't, that's all right. Do what you can do, but do not hurt yourself. We take a few more breaths here. Come up. Now, bend, straighten your right leg. Now, do your left one. Put your left leg, bend your left leg, and put it inside, right on the inside of your thigh, your right one. Make sure, bring your hands to the ceiling, towards the sky, and lean forward. Flex your feet. Make sure your toes are facing the ceiling up. Flex your feet back and put your head towards your knee as far as you can, close as you can. And make sure your hips are seated. Make sure you can feel your tailbone and relax into this. Breathe. Observe your breath going in and out. Okay, release this pose. Bring your feet forward in front of you for a seated. So we're going to come into a seated. So bring your feet together. So basically like a butterfly. Bring your feet together. Put it like this. Grab your feet. Have your knees out the side of you. Make sure your butt is seated. Your tailbone is seated on your mat. You're grounded. And reach your hands up to the sky. And forward fold. Take you some breaths here. And always imagine when you take your breaths, you're filling your belly up with good things. And when you exhale, you are blowing all of the bad things out. Forward fold. And raise up. Now, take your legs and open them left to right. as far as you can. Bring your arms to the ceiling and forward fold. Woo! Body's giving me a lot of information in this one, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure your feet are flexed to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, release. Bring your feet to center and staff. Lay back. Lay lower to your mat. Now, push your thighs open, keeping your feet together. Make sure, if you're blessed back here, make sure this pocket, you tilt your bowl forward so you can have your back grounded to the mat. And you release your legs. If that does not give you the assistance you need, then you can always put a block under to support you. Now you take your hands, and what we're going to do this time is put them right on your thighs right here. And we're going to push towards your thighs. You're going to push your thighs down. So you're going to push right here. Not like this. Like this. What we're doing is stretching our spine back here. So we're going to push. You should feel like a pull right here, or a little release right there. We're going to hold this for 3 good breaths. Each breath, pull in deeper. Ready? Also pay attention to if you are clamping, like release your buttocks. Because without you knowing it, you could be putting tense. You have those tense as well. And you need that relaxed. Okay, bring your knees together. Knees together. And we're going to do a spinal twist here. So bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Say, man, you are awesome. Thank you for giving me this time. Thank you for giving yourself this time. Now release your hands and swing, twist your legs, still bent to the left. Keep your hand on your legs, on your knees. And take your opposite arm, which should be your right arm, and put it on the side of you. And turn your head to the right. I'm going to sit here for 2 breaths. Come back to center. Do a little rock. Come back to center. Your arm, your left arm out. Twist your legs to the right into a spinal twist on the right side. And inhale, bring your face, twist it to the left with your arm. Exhale. We're gonna sit here. Ooh, that feels wonderful. For 2 breaths. Come back to center. Bring your feet to the ground. Yeah, I'll stay there. Let me see what I got next. Okay. Bring your feet straight in front of you. So lay straight. And make sure your feet fall to the side like this. Your back, make sure, move your back up like this and go like that. And roll it back down. That lets your back stay flat to the ground. And let your feet fall to the side. What we're coming into is a Shavasana. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And have your hands either facing palm up towards the ceiling to receive downloads or messages. Or if you feel like you need to be grounded at this time and feel more stable, then you put your hands down to the ground. And we're going to sit here. I'm going to talk you through. Shavasana is a beautiful, beautiful pose to me. It can also be a challenging one, even though you think it may not be, but it can be. So here in Shavasana, or dead man's pose, again with your palms up or your palms facing down. Again, palms up means you receive downloads while you sit here, or palms down, you feel grounded. Close your eyes and surrender to the mat. Make sure you're watching your shoulders, that they're not on your ears. And you give yourself this time. This is your time to not think about anything but what is going on right now. Focus on your breath. Take some deep breaths. Fill your belly up and release. Here I like to do a Brahmari breath to kind of bring myself into the present time, because my mind can wander, like many people can. I'm an overthinker. I am always thinking about the next thing that I need to do or I have to do. So you inhale In Brahmari breath, then you hum it out. So I'm going to do one and then you do it. So inhale. That's the Brahmari breath. You just exhale in a hum. We'll take 3 Brahmari breaths, and then we'll sit here in stillness. Inhale. Exhale. With your eyes still closed, know that primary breath does not have to be the same tone. You can decide to go up, you can decide to go down. It is up to you. Remember, this is your journey. As you lay here in Shavasana with your eyes closed, hands facing the sky or hands facing down, surrendering for the moment, allowing yourself to feel. Pay attention to the way that your breath goes in and out, and think about how it's a blessing for you to even be able to witness it, because some people were not afforded that blessing. Take this time to thank yourself for giving yourself this time, for putting the mask on first. Because if you don't, then you can't help the next person. You have to help yourself first. Sitting here in gratitude, thanking, thank you for everything. Thank you for me making it. Thank you for remaining strong, even in crying, because that shows strength as well. The fact that it's brave is you at your bravest. As you're deciding to choose to lean into that emotion and to feel it and to acknowledge it. And don't you know and understand that once you do that, then you are healing. You are choosing and making the decision to heal. Feel your face tightening up, loosen it. Make sure your jaws are not clenched. Mouth closed, but your teeth not touching. And just observe your breath. Just surrender to the moment. If you feel your thoughts drifting, don't judge yourself. Just allow them to pass through. Say, hey, there's a thought, but don't go into the thought. Just let it pass on through. Recenter yourself. Focus back on your breathing. Or just think about how awesome you are for giving yourself this time. Begin to wiggle your toes. Then to wiggle your hands, your fingertips. Now slowly bring your knees up and come to your sides slowly. And when you are ready, do not come up too fast, because you will get dizzy. When you are ready, come to seated. Come to seated, cross your legs. I'm using the opposite side that my legs are used to crossing to get my body used to it. Let me move up closer to y'all so y'all can see me. Excuse me. Come to seated. Bring your arms out on the side of you. And give yourself a big hug. Take a deep breath.